What's going on, Colts Nation? I appreciate you joining me for another video where today we're going to have Overreaction Monday. Of course, every Monday, that's what we do. We overreact to what happened in the game. And a couple of the things, of course, we start with Anthony Richardson, him coming back, and we saw some alien qualities out of Anthony Richardson. The overreaction there is that he is going to be the best quarterback to ever play. You saw he was able to do the things he needs to work on. If he gets better at the things he needs to work on, right, those accuracy and efficiencies that he's shown, whether it's communication or whether it's on him, right? Some of it's on him, some of it's on the receiver. So it'd be interesting to know exactly what happened during the play with A.D. Mitchell when Anthony just overthrew him a bunch. What was that about? On the broadcast they were talking about, oh, he thought he was going out and then he just changed at the last second and he overthrew him. I'd like to know exactly what happened, but nonetheless, 9 for 12 just isn't going to do it. But he only completed 9 passes, had 212 yards and 2 touchdowns. So the big play abilities there, being able to get the ball in the end zone, he showed the ability to be able to do that last year. It's just those little things that he needs to work on, and of course the little things are the big things when it really comes down to it. So he needs to work on some of those things, but when he does and when he gets better at it, which he will, he is going to be all-time great. Okay, and the reason I have confidence on that is because I was huge on Josh Allen when he was coming out of college. Pardon the interruption. I just want to let you guys know how much I appreciate you stopping by the channel. And I also want to say that when I look at the analytics, 50% of the people that come by and watch this channel are not subscribed. So as Peyton's telling you to do here, hit that subscribe button right now. Turn those notifications on so you get notified when any videos come out. Now, if you need any further proof of why you need to subscribe, when you look at the numbers, 62.4% of the views on this channel over the last month have come from people that are not subscribed to the channel. So again, if you're one of those people, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you so much. And let's get back into the video. A lot of the issues that he had coming out, same issues that Anthony Richardson had coming out. And honestly, Anthony Richardson, they're slightly different. Like Josh Allen had to work on his throwing mechanics, whereas Anthony Richardson, his mechanics are fine, and he continues to work on that. It's more so the fact that he has a ridiculously strong arm. He has some trouble putting touch on balls. That was something Josh Allen. He has an incredibly strong arm. Had to learn how to put touch on balls. He can work on these things. He can get better on these things. Anthony Richardson works with the same people that Josh Allen has worked with, so I have faith he's going to be able to figure it out. He's going to get much better as we go forward into the future. And again, Anthony Richardson, coming out of the game against the Texans, even though we took the L, we saw how much positive there was, saw what there is to work on. Going to be an all-time great, maybe because of how dynamic he is, maybe the best quarterback to ever play football by the time it's all said and done. Now, he also had the 6 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown. He was a leading rusher for us. And then you look at Alec Pierce, who had a really good game. The other overreaction is that Alec Pierce might actually keep that job the entire season. The way he looked. Now, A.D. Mitchell could have had 2 touchdowns in this game. If Anthony Richardson hits those throws, A.D. has 2 touchdowns. So A.D. also potential all-time great. So the overall, when you look at the offensive line played really well. So if you look at the offense as a whole, the overreaction for the offense is that by the end of the season, we're going to be the best offense in the NFL. We're going to be the most lethal offense in the NFL. We're going to average 30 points a game on offense, and we're going to have to because of the way defense looked. You look at the defense, the overreaction is that this defense continues to get worse under Gus Bradley, and that Gus Bradley needs to go. He needed to go yesterday, immediately after the game. Get out of here. He's not changing. Gus Bradley, his scheme, just playing soft, right? How many 3rd and longs were there that we let them convert, or we let them get the 4th and 1, and then they convert the 4th down, right? So those are the types of things. In the NFL, those types of mistakes are what cost you games. We lose by 2 points with the 3rd and longs that were converted, with the passes that Anthony missed, with Jonathan Taylor having a bag. He averaged like 3 yards per carry, 16 carries, 48 yards. So, at the end of the day, we really were able to stay in this game with the Texans because of the punt block. And then Jonathan Taylor gets the touchdown. So we were able to stay in it. Anthony Richardson getting in the end zone late on that run, powering his way in. So overall, there were positives to come out of the game. But as a team, right? Overreaction Monday. I still believe that we're going to win 12 games this season. I still believe that we're going to be able to win this division this year. The next time we play the Texans, we're going to be more prepared. Anthony Richardson is going to have more experience. We're going to be better. Okay, from the defensive side of the ball, though, run defense can't be that bad again. It just can't be that bad again. But hot take, secondary, it wasn't that the secondary was terrible. Obviously, Juju Brents wasn't perfect yesterday. Nico Collins, is just not a good matchup for Juju Brents at the end of the day. But I thought that the young secondary performed pretty well. Obviously, Blackman and Cross combined for 27 tackles yesterday. A lot of that coming in the run game because Joe Mixon was just getting through the defensive line and the linebackers. So overall, going to have the best offense in the league this year. That's my overreaction there. Potentially worst defense in the league this year because Gus Bradley doesn't change. I think we have great personnel on that side of the ball on all levels, but Gus Bradley will not change his ways, unfortunately. So, but again, still going to win 12 games because Anthony Richardson, the offense is that great. 30 points a game. We could give up 27 points a game. I could see that being the case every game being just like the one we just watched with the Texans. But I expect the Colts to be able to fix their mistakes because Shane Steichen knows what he's doing. Coaching matters. And at the end of the day, I think that'll take over, just like it did last season, right? The season didn't start great, but they figured it out as the season concluded. Obviously, losing to the Texans last week, but got ourselves in a position. I think we started like 3-6, and then finished the year 9-8. So there's plenty of time in the season. Week 1 didn't go how we wanted to, but there are signs of life, things that we talked about all offseason that could be good for us going forward. And again, I expect us to figure it out and to be better as we go through the season. So with that said, I'd like to know what your opinion is on this subject. You let me know now that we've all had time to gather our thoughts. What do you think about the game yesterday? What are your overreactions here on this Monday? You let me know down in the comment section. Of course, make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you continue to get notified anytime we have any more content dropping on this channel. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.